grade are you in?
Wait, are we starting now?
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Same.
Are you set?
Sure.
What does the term GOAT stand for?
Goat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My daughter told me recently, and I don't remember.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
Yo, does it?
Yeah, greatest of all time.
I don't even know that one, to be honest.
Tom Brady.
Greatest of all time, aka Jalen Hurts.
I wouldn't consider that, or Tom Brady, because Tom Brady, in my opinion, cheated, and I don't like Tom Brady. So.
Who is Thanos?
Say that again.
No idea.
Santos?
Thanos.
Shannon.
Who is what?
Guy that snapped off like half the planet or half the universe.
Marvel?
Marvel, yeah,
Marvel.
big purple guy.
Yo, he's the purple dude that messed up Iron Man.
A purple alien that wiped off half the race on the
You made it
universe.
so much harder than it has to be.
Inevitable.
A purple dude with a fist on his chin.
If you overheard someone talking about a switch, what would you think they were talking about?
Well, back in our days, a switch was like a piece of a tree that was flexible enough to get a whipping with.
Turning a light on.
A Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch.
I think of a light switch, and then I think of a Nintendo Switch.
How long has it been since you were a teenager?
We talked about that,
60 years for me.
and a little more for me.
I think about 70 years.
I graduated from high school 70 years ago.
I'm 64 years.
About 61 years for me.
I am a senior. I'm in 12th grade.
I'm in 9th grade.
I'm in 11th grade.
I'm also in 11th grade.
10th grade.
That's good.
What did you like to do for fun as a teenager?
As a teenager, I wanted to be with my friends. A number of my friends were in sports. I was in sports.
As a teenager, I spent my time playing sports most of the time, both in high school and in the summer leagues.
We both grew up on farms, and farm kids are very involved in farm life. When we had a chance to go away, or summertime getaway maybe, swimming with a friend, or picnics, but we really didn't have a lot of free time.
At least for me, I really enjoy doing different types of drawing. I really enjoy doing video games. Going to church, basically, normal teen stuff.
I like to do sports, coming to youth group and church when I can, and video games as well.
Well, usually what we do for fun is we usually either play a game here at youth group. Obviously the small groups are fun as well, even the lesson. But most of the time, sometimes we play games like Grog, Underground Church, Capture the Ball. Today we're playing Nukem, so we play some fun games.
Yeah, stuff like that, I guess we do here at youth group, but stuff outside, I guess we just do what we normally do. Like, I play video games. I don't know what Garrett does, because Garrett's Garrett.
I work.
Did you guys ever experience anxious feelings as a teen?
Well, I did, as far as it came to being in school and knowing I had a tough subject and I was going to be tested on it, and it meant a lot to me to align good grades to have an opportunity to go to college. So I would be very anxious over that.
My father died when I was 6, and so there were anxious moments during that time. We didn't talk about anxiety and depression, but those things were very prevalent.
Not getting good grades for applying to college worried me a lot. Doing well in sports competition concerned me. All of those things.
I think my worries were maybe more similar to today than any other part of my life, in that peer pressure, wanting to fit in. I didn't have big ongoing anxieties.
I'm not sure where this comes in, but I remember my parents talking about, they had a nervous breakdown, which I guess would be, I don't know what that'd be.
Yes, we didn't hear about depression then.
Yeah, right, we didn't hear, yeah.
Do you ever experience anxious feelings as a teen?
100%.
All the time.
Definitely all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely, a lot.
Is that even a question? Like,
what sort of things are you worried about as a teenager?
Honestly, it can be literally anything and everything, whether it be just a test coming up or just having to public speak, or it can be anything as simple as just like wondering what the next day is going to be like.
Definitely grades and keeping up on schoolwork, especially if you have to have good grades for sports to continue doing sports and not get have to be out for like 2 weeks.
as a teenager, when you're entering middle school and high school, you're gonna feel very anxious, and with people like me, I get made fun of, so you feel anxious going to class with someone that might make fun of you.
Not even going into high school and middle school. Sometimes it's even when you're leaving high school. For example, like I said, I'm a senior. I still don't know what I want to do when I graduate.
Good grades, making sure that I'm like lifting weights a lot.
Snapchat, low-key.
Significant others.
Do you know any teens who struggle with depression?
A whole bunch.
A lot.
Yes, many.
Yeah.
Right here.
Me and any other emos, because, well,
I don't know.
but like just pretty much everyone's gonna struggle with depression, even if they like are that popular girl who is really annoying. They're gonna struggle with depression at least once, because like I mean everyone does it. It's kind of like anxiety or something. You're just gonna struggle with it throughout your life.
What sort of things make teens feel depressed?
Snapchat.
Relationships, school, sports, literally everything can make somebody depressed.
Well, I mean, depression it's not just sadness, it's not. It's like anger and stuff like that. So it can be like a lot
Yeah,
of
but
things.
but it basically
That's the common one.
basically can stem from anything really.
I know it's going to be controversial, but probably the internet.
My
Because
man.
people on the internet, people on Instagram, they'll show images of themselves living their best life, and they'll be showing themselves living in a really nice house with a really nice family and all that stuff, and you're kind of just there in your room, lights pitch black, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I agree with that, but way I feel depressed is when you just keep getting made fun of for like dumb reasons. Like I get made fun of for like my weight or what I like, so I just find it like annoying.
I think it can be a lot about like their circumstances around them. It can either be like family issues, it can be a lot about like your environment, and some of it can even just be like genetic or inherited, but I think there's a lot of factors that go into that, especially with how mean people can be sometimes.
Probably social media and them like comparing themselves to one another, seeing that someone has a perfect life, which looks like it does, but they don't, so they're depressed about it.